Is that your car? Oh my gosh.
Where did this tree come from?
Yeah, where is...
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, I see. Oh.
Not very.
Hello everyone. It is 8:45 or something. I don't know what is going on with that. There we go. My hair is a little frizzy. I took a hot, humid bath and it curls up when it's wet to like ringlets, and then as it dries it kind of just it's not a look. So that is why when it is wet in the morning I put a ton of conditioner and I put the top parts behind my ears so they dry in just like a nice curve, and then I let this stuff hang down. It's frizzy. Anyway, hi. It was a Saturday. Yvonne stayed over but left in the morning to ride his e-bike back to his town before storms hit. We weren't sure. There were chances all day. We weren't sure if they were gonna hit here, but oh, they did, as you saw. So Jax did not want to go to breakfast with us. I was surprised because it's the one place he always wants to go to, because it's a deli, it's really fast. He doesn't like to be away from his computer. But yeah, we decided to stay home, so we took the Jeep and had breakfast. And then we went to Target. Well, I'm stepping in the spot where his swimsuit was, because we needed some cleaner that they sell there, and got a few other goodies. Then headed home, and Danny offered to take Sebastian to the pool, which he was excited about. I don't do the pool on the weekends, it's just too busy. It's also really, really hot, so if you don't get there early and get an umbrella, you're just out in the sun, no reprieves. But they went ahead and went, and I had a little work edit to do for the dog rescue, since I'm kind of on call for them. They needed something added to the site so they could apply for a grant. So I did that on my computer for a little while, and then I stopped to have a cinnamon bun that I had gotten from Target and pick up the package that it delivered to the porch. And then I got, right when I stood up, I got alerts on my watch of rain. I heard thunder, so I immediately text Danny saying storm alert, and he messaged back, yeah, we just heard the thunder and we just saw the clouds. We actually just left the pool because our sunscreen was dying. So he was on his way walking back. They got back like 10 minutes later, and about 10 minutes after that, it just let loose pouring rain. After a minute or two of that, it was like the winds were like, whoa. We were looking out the back window and seeing like branches flying off our tree. And I kept going to the front and trying to see if the sunflower was making it or if any of my pots were coming over, but I did have them all clustered together because the squirrels keep eating on my pepper leaves, the jerks. So I try to keep all the pepper plants in front of the camera so I can see a run out there. But all the plants were surviving, but it was just chaos out there. You could barely see out the windows. But then it was gone and it was sunny, still in the 90s, and so almost like 100% humidity, so it was so bad. But Sebastian wanted to go outside because all the kids went back out. So he put on his new fake Crocs because his old fake Crocs died, and that was the package that came. And ran outside all excited, and then ran back in saying, an entire tree fell on somebody's car. We were like, what the fuck? And go out, and sure enough, there was a tree on somebody's car. Luckily, it was all the soft branches, not the main part, so probably her car's all scratched up. We didn't see it without the tree on it because the homeowner's insurance, which is going to cover it, didn't want her to move it yet, and they were sending our tree company. It was the neighborhood's tree, so the neighborhood has a tree company on contract. They were there very fast with a chipper. But we went out and helped pull all the smaller branches out of the street. A whole street sign was knocked over, like ripped out of the ground, probably from the branch. I can't think of exactly where it was. I was trying to find where it was in the ground to see if there was metal sticking out. But hopefully they found it once they got all the tree chipped up. But basically it was like the top third of a tree. I'm gonna check on Sebastian because the bath is very full. I'm sure he's not drowning. You good? I'm gonna wash your hair soon. He's in there up to here. I had to keep adding cold water because my bath is very hot because it's so hot out. And when we went out to see the tree, our glasses just went and fogged up, and every time I clean it, it would fog back up again because it's so steamy. But yeah, once we were back in, Danny's like, I want to go to Zero, which is an Italian restaurant we used to go to a lot before the pandemic. But like they even recognized us still, even though we hadn't been there since November of 2019. I'm like, a lot of time no see. They're so nice. I had an eggplant parmesan minus the parmesan part, no cheese. Very good. I was disappointed they don't have a dessert tray anymore. That was my favorite thing when they'd bring out that dessert tray. I don't know if that's a thing anymore. Does anybody do that? Oh, while they were at the pool, after I finished my computer stuff and I was like waiting for them to walk home, I did Animal Crossing and I got to talk to Paul. Thank you Paul for sending me those shelves. I did not know that there were recipes, crafting recipes I don't have. And apparently that cool shelving thing is something I don't have. So if you're friends with me on Animal Crossing and you have the recipe for the tension pole shelf, I need that. But he sent me two. I didn't have time to stain them the right color before having to go to dinner, but I put them in place. So that's exciting. I'm redoing my living room. I have to wait for things to arrive because I'm actually on real time, which never happens for me. I just went ahead and jumped like 6 months. And apparently cockroaches happen fast because I was in my house last weekend working on this and came in today, Saturday, and there's already cockroaches. I'm like, dude, it's been a week. Calm down. Anyway, so we went to dinner. I came home and got in the bath for a little bit. I made it too hot. It's very dependent on the temperature outside, and I need to realize this and adjust it colder when it's hot out. Like, it was getting painful to be in there. So it was kind of short, but it did the job. It felt good. You know, he's in there because he has so many layers of mud and dirt and sunscreen. He was playing on a wet, muddy playground last night during the concert because it kept storming. And came home at nearly 11, so he could not be washed. So he needs this, and I need to go wash his hair. So I'm gonna say good night. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, be kind, and don't forget, wash your hands.